third episode of The Trip People. In episode 1, we discussed the different dining venues that are on board, as well as the extra charges associated to the specialty dining. In episode 2, we talked about the beverage packages and the a la carte pricing. And today we're going to be talking about the cabins that you can find on Harmony of the Seas. So, let's get started. Harmony of the Seas has the capacity for 5,479 guests. There are 2,747 staterooms available for these guests. Royal Caribbean creates 43 different categories for these staterooms. We're not going to talk about all the different categories or staterooms available. We are going to touch upon the interior rooms, the Oceanview rooms, the family staterooms, the balconies or verandas, as well as the suites. There are approximately 498 interior staterooms available on Harmony of the Seas. They're pretty compact at 172 square feet, but they can accommodate up to 4 people. There is a family interior stateroom. It's 260 square feet, but accommodates up to 6 people. There are 180 Oceanview staterooms. It's not much larger than an interior stateroom. It measures approximately 179 square feet, but it can sleep up to 5 people. Harmony of the Seas also has interior Boardwalk and Central Park view staterooms. Instead of just looking at the ocean, you can look and see what's going on down below in the Boardwalk or on Central Park. It's a pretty cool room to look at. It measures 199 square feet, slightly larger than the Oceanview one. It only sleeps up to 3 people, and there are only 78 staterooms on board the ship. The next stateroom we want to talk about is the superior Oceanview stateroom with a large balcony. It sleeps up to 4 people and is approximately 182 square feet, which makes it interior quite small, but there is a 50 square foot balcony. There are over 1,298 staterooms available on the ship. There is also balcony staterooms that have the view of Central Park and the Boardwalk. They are also about 182 square feet, but they also have a 52 square foot balcony. There are 477 staterooms available on the ship. There are family balcony staterooms that you can sleep up to 6 people. They are at 271 square feet, which gives you quite a bit of room, but there are only 7 of these staterooms available on the ship. Next category up is the junior suite stateroom. They could sleep up to 4 people, and they're getting a little bit more spacious at 287 square feet. There are about 86 staterooms on board the ship. They also come with balconies at about 80 square feet. These are about the size of a regular hotel room, so there is ample room, and keep in mind that you're not in your stateroom most of the time. As we keep going up in the suite section, you do have the Grand Suite stateroom. There are 42 of these staterooms available on the ship, and they could accommodate up to 3 people. They are 371 square feet each and a balcony of over 100 square feet. Then there is the Royal Family Suite stateroom. It can sleep up to 8 people. It's 500 square feet with a 238 square foot balcony. There are only 4 staterooms available in this category. There is the Owner's Suite stateroom, which measures up to 586 square feet, and the balcony is over 240 square feet, which is quite large. There are 10 of these staterooms available on the ship, and it could sleep up to 3 people. For the Crown Loft Suites, as you can see, it is like a 2-floor type of suite available, and it sleeps up to 4 people. It's about the same size as the Owner's Suite, but the veranda is a little bit smaller at 114 square feet. There are 29 staterooms available on the ship. There's an amazing suite available on the ship. It's called the 1-bedroom Aqua Theater Suite stateroom. It could sleep up to 4 people and it's about 582 square feet. But the veranda is over 580 square feet. And it could show you the Aqua Theater as well as the ocean. It's spectacular, but it isn't quite quiet. So keep that in mind if you're looking into this particular stateroom. Of course, you also have the 2-bedroom Aqua Theater Suite. That's also quite spectacular, and it is 739 square feet. The veranda is even larger at 700 square feet. There are 8 staterooms of these available on the ship. There are the spectacular Skyloft Suites. There are 2 floors. They're about 722 square feet. They allow you to sleep up to 4 people, and the veranda is approximately 430 square feet. There are only 2 of these staterooms available on the ship. The next suite is the Royal Loft Suite stateroom. It can accommodate up to 6 people. It's over 1,500 square feet, and the veranda itself is over 800 square feet. Keep in mind there's only 1 of these staterooms available on the Harmony of the Seas. The last stateroom I want to talk about is the 4-bedroom family suite stateroom. It can accommodate up to 14 people and comes in an astonishing 1,142 square feet with a 475 square foot veranda. There's only 1 of these staterooms available on the whole ship. Keep in mind, these are only some of the 43 different categories available on Harmony of the Seas. For more information on deck plans, try cruisedeckplans.com or contact us at thetrippeople.com. Until the next episode, happy travels.